So, I visited a digital basement recently and got to play with Adrian Black's PLEXUS P20 for a few hours. For those who aren't supporters on Patreon, you might not know, but I'm currently in the process of moving back to the West Coast and was out here with my first carload of stuff. As such, I stopped by Adrian Black's, who had recently got a rare PLEXUS P20 UNIX system up and running. Check out his channel for more information on getting this thing up and running. As this was impromptu, I don't have a lot of footage, so please excuse the slip in quality. While visiting, I spent about 2 hours on the system and did a bit of work poking around the file system, so here are my rough notes and impressions. This system, as shown by the boot messages, is a Motorola 68000 system running AT&T System 5 Release 2. It has two separate Motorola processors that run asynchronously, with one running the I/O side of things and one running the actual operating system. The Usagi Electric community over on their Discord server is currently combing for the engineering documents found on the original hard drive. Work has already started getting the P20 emulated in main, so hopefully those of you at home will have a chance to experience this rare beast of a computer yourself in the semi-near future. Meanwhile, as a basic exercise to learn more about the system, I relinked the PLEXUS's kernel. Old versions of UNIX shipped its kernel binaries as a set of object files that could be modified to add or remove device drivers from the running system. It was for this process that I was able to change the boot version string as seen on the teaser clip I posted the other day. By doing this, I also confirmed that the kernel object files are in fact compatible with this system and provide complete symbol names, which will drastically help when reverse engineering the hardware. Conf.c also shows several other machines PLEXUS had shipped or were in the process of developing, such as a VME bus-based system. I also spent some time looking through the header files. From what I could tell, it appears that PLEXUS ported UNIX to the Motorola 68000 architectures themselves from AT&T's portable codebase. I came to this conclusion looking through many of the PLEXUS-specific comments in the machine-dependent header files I found. As far as base software, most of the base Unix utilities were present, as well as UUCP and an office suite known as QOffice. Vi was also available, and as a fun bit of trivia, I found ARPANET, UUCP, what appears to be a BERCnet email in ecternCap. The basic C compiler, which I used to relink the kernel, appears to be based on PCC. However, there is a second compiler installed, which may be based on a Green Hills product based on some of the copyright messages Adrian found while debugging. I also found support libraries for Fortran 77 code, but no Fortran compiler was on the system. As far as actual networking support, well, there's almost none. Instead, a machine like this would have been installed in a central location, and then terminal lines would have been used to allow remote access throughout a building, or for a modem. The P20 supports up to 8 terminal lines, which would have kept all their files on a single MFM hard drive. Email, file, and news would then be sent machine to machine through UUCP batch calls. While Ethernet existed in this era, most networking would have been done in the form of UUCP, and based on what Adrian found on the hard drive, this machine was part of a small UUCP network, if not the broader UUCP net. That said, it is possible to connect UUCP mail news to the modern internet email and newsgroup services. As such, putting the system on the internet should be entirely feasible, although there are the logistics of figuring out user accounts and reasonably securing a 1980s Unix system. Still, I find the idea of having an actual rogue, hack, or NetHack server running on a slab of early 80s Unix goodness to be an immensely appealing idea. I'd be happy to do the work, and I will actually be in the area for a while come later this year, but I'm not in a position to host such a set, nor do I believe it's Adrian. Also, the machine is ultimately his, so what happens to it is ultimately up to him. As such, if you, the viewer, are interested in seeing this, let me know down below and we'll see what we can get done. I will also include a link to Usagi Electric's Discord, which most of the discussion about the P20 is currently based. Even if this is the only time I actually spend using the P20, it's always a thrill to use and work with this type of hardware. As always, this is your host and Commander, and if you've enjoyed this content, hit the buttons below and check out the links. Until next time, I'm signing off and wishing you all a pleasant day.